Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am in some trouble with a couple plants. Now, I have a lot of plants doing really well, but I have a couple plants that are struggling a little bit and they need some rehab. So today we went to a greenhouse. I might insert some footage of our time there. We also went there for my birthday and I know I haven't uploaded that video yet, so I might insert some footage from that day too. It's just nice to go there and spend the day. We actually went through the petting zoo today too, which was really fun. They had lemurs and they had big turtles and big rabbits, and there were the big red and blue birds, but what it was called, I don't remember. But yeah, and goats and emus. It was really cute and it was a lot of fun. So it was nice to check that out after we looked through the plants today. Today, I did not purchase any plants, which, round of applause for me, because I went in there with the purpose of purchasing things to make proper potting setups for my plants, and I went on the sole mission of getting these supplies. So that's what I did, which was very responsible of me. And I bought perlite. I got a bag of potting mix, and then 2 bags of orchid bark. Originally, I was going to mix these all together into one big mix in a tote bin so that I could easily scoop into each pot. But then after some further thinking, I decided that I'm not going to do that because I have so many different genuses of plants that all require different things. And now that I have all of the different ingredients, I can really dive into giving these plants what they need to thrive. So this is going to be a bit of a project, an ongoing project, because I have a lot of plants and a lot of them are in nursery pots from my birthday haul. So I am not going to be doing everything today. Today, the only ones I'm going to do are the 3 that are struggling and really need some help. So on that list, I have this Hoya. Oh, I wish I remembered its name, but I just thrifted this pot, which is so cute. But it is in a nursery pot inside of this, and she is struggling. She is in way too dense of a potting mix, so she's been losing leaves, and I need to revamp her setup. So this Hoya, whatever. I also have this Calathea, which you can see here. She needs to be chopped and she needs to be repotted into something more suitable for her. She is holding way too much water and also stressed about the environment. She's getting these like crispy brown spots because I had her in the back room, which was warm but not humid and not enough light. So I'm gonna move her into here and give her a better potting mix, something that will bring her back. She is savable. I just need to do a big chop as well. So that Calathea. And then I don't have this Monstera that needs to be repotted because it's in this huge pot and it's just not working for her. She's trying to push out a new leaf right now and I'm very proud of her for that. She needs an upgrade, and then I'm going to keep her in here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my bags open and then we're going to get to repotting. Alright, so before I get into this, I wrote down in my little notebook that I, a couple weeks ago, took the time to go through and write down information about all of the plants that I have. They're like best lighting, best watering, temperatures, all of that stuff. And so now for these plants that I'm going to repot today, I went through and found their ideal mixes and wrote them down so that I can easily have that and also do this right now without having to like look it up. So where do we start? Maybe we'll start with the Hoya because I feel really bad for her and I would like to get her back up on her shelf because she's sitting on the cold floor right now. I got a Hoya method online. So it's said to be very gentle with the Hoya. So So I'm gonna try and just carefully get her out of the nursery pot. Oh wow. And I'm gonna try and carefully break this up off the roots. Okay. So it said the ideal setup would be a pot inside a cover pot. The only thing is I think I want to upgrade the size a little bit. So this does have a drainage hole. But I really want it to live. So I think I'm gonna just put it back into its nursery pot. I don't know. Do I give it the little bit of an upgrade? I honestly might like that. It just makes me so nervous. I'm really nervous about Hoyas because I've never had a successful Hoya experience. I've only tried once before, and it was with a Carnosa, which they're supposed to be a little bit harder. So I'm very, very nervous about dealing with Hoya. And I don't know if I should give it the pot upgrade. You know, maybe I just won't, because this is going to be an upgrade in and of itself for now. So for the bottom, we want 25 to 30% orchid bark and perlite mixed together. Maybe I'll start with the orchid bark to cover the holes. Like 25 to 30%. Oh, again, mind you guys, I've never done this before. Oh, yeah, I've never mixed up my own potting mixes, so this is pretty exciting. This is actually like very exciting. Okay, so 25 to 30% perlite and orchid bark. Did that. 50-50. Now the root zone, you want orchid bark heavy. 45 to 50%. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna want to put the roots, I guess. Oh, maybe I should be doing this in the pot that's a little bigger. Oh, okay, dang it. I am going to put this right into this bigger pot because I need to get the roots that already were filling this pot around the orchid bark situation. So I do need a pot that's a little bit bigger. So she's going right into here. And honestly, I think it'll be fine because it's nice and snug. Boys love a snug pot is what I saw online. So this is a little bit bigger than what she was in. Alright, so I'm going to, I feel like I need to get more dirt off these roots. I'm just so nervous that I'm not being gentle enough. Like, how do you do this gently? I'm trying. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna have more orchid bark around because there is room around here. I feel like this is gonna. I feel like it's gonna work. I'm just gonna take some perlite and some soil kind of over here. And now it's said not to water it for like 3 to 5 days. I repotted this into a very chunky mix, so we will see if she bounces back. I'm going to leave her alone, and I'm actually going to put her right back up on her shelf where she came from, but there she is. So that was that Hoya, and now I have another small nursery pot, which is kind of nice or something down the line. And now moving on to Miss Calipia girl. Okay. Alright, she is rooted. Oh my god. Okay, this is extremely necessary. Oh my god, she's so much dead down here. I feel bad. I really let her go. I honestly don't go into the back room a whole lot, so my plants back there have gotten kind of neglected. Like, this is a plant in the back room, as is that monstera. I'm hopeful that doing this and bringing her into this room is going to be exactly what she needs. I have this big pot here with a big drainage hole in it, and this cute blue and white plate that I just thrifted. And this pot fit perfectly in it, so that was exciting. So I'm going to pot her up into here. Hopefully she revives in this room. I'm gonna put her literally right here because I have a humidifier right there. So if she goes right there, she'll get all the humidity. She's gonna be very happy. She's around other plants. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. So she needs 50% potting soil. 50% potting soil. Oh, I didn't mention that if I have time, I'm going to repot that girl back there because she's a drama queen. I'm not kidding. When she needs watering, her leaves droop instantly. So dusty. How am I going to do this? I didn't really think this through. I'm going to try and mix this up. Okay. I am going to dump all of this into this garbage bag. Just gonna do that. And mix this up. Okay. And now, I wasn't going to put that calathea into this pot. I was going to put the monstera into this pot. So the calathea could go to here. Okay. Now, so that you guys can see, I have my potting mix and my calathea, which I need to take out of her soil. I'm just going to chuck that mix into there and take her. Wish me luck. What's this? Blue robe. Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay. Just needed to be untangled. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. There's another little nursery pot. I've been being very consciously keeping my nursery pots recently because you can reuse them into decorative pots in the future for repotting. So yeah, I've been hanging on to those. See, I don't know also if I work too fast. Like, am I working too fast right now? Like, what, am I like not being gentle? Whoops, that probably wasn't very gentle, but. Okay, that is the calathea all repotted. I hope she thrives. You're gonna thrive, Miss Girl. You're gonna. You've got this. This is hers, that. So, I hope she loves it. Okay, that's her new home. Now, for the monstera. I think I'll do the same thing, which is set the pot up first. clearly. Oh, from this huge pot. This pot is a mammoth. A mammoth. Just there. Okay. A little tough to get out. Okay. It's all in the name of plants, so it's alright. Okay. This is what I'm dealing with. I have a couple of plants here. I am debating on what I'm gonna do. One of them had a really, really big new leaf coming. Maybe it was that one. My memory, it looked a lot bigger, but that's alright. This one keeps trying. This is it's so hard to like repot plants in a clean way. Like, how do you even do that? How do you know about that? I don't know. Mixing up more. This is so exciting. See, this is why I didn't want to buy any more plants today, because I knew that repotting my existing plants would feel so good. Like, I want my plants to grow, so I needed to make an investment on some potting mix supplies, and that's what I did, and I am going to reap the benefits of that, because my plants are going to reap the benefits of that. Like, this just looks so healthy and chunky and beautiful. I love. Just looks like a very proper setup, and that's exactly what I want. The proper setup. But that's what I'm working with now. So we shall see how she holds up. I think I'm also going to bring this plant into here. I just don't know where. Okay, I do have time to repot this gal because this has all gone so well. So, this is the Aphalandra, Sebring White Snow. So, I'm going to repot her into a bigger pot. She needs it. Dusty in here. Okay. For her, she needs 50% potting soil, 30% clay, that's this one, and then 10%. I'm gonna take this out of here before I make any more because I know that she is rooted in there. Oh yeah. It's always such a nice surprise when you pull your plant out and like see how big the roots are. I love it. Okay. Let's set like to not bury the stem when I pot it. So I'm gonna keep it about the same height that it was in the smaller pot. Okay. actually. Oh, she does still fit. It's just a little tight. A little bit of a tight squeeze. I might need to reorganize this corner again. It's okay. It's alright. Well, that was my repot of those plants. I feel very accomplished and everyone's looking gorgeous in their new setups. This monstera, I'm obsessed with how she looks. Now I need to paint on this. Like, she looks so cute. Looks so cute. It's like lively and fresh. Same thing with this girl. I'm loving the new pots. And that's so cute. The color actually matches the veining in that really nicely to the kind of off yellow or off-white yellow color of the pot. So I like that. I think I'm gonna have to move that little dresser back over here because I would love to get this up off the floor. I don't think that being on the cold floor is great. So I think I want to move that over here again. But yeah, that is it for my repot today. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me while I repotted some of my plants. It was a lot of fun, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.